Hello, and welcome to my syllabus video for Religion 1302, Section 5 for the summer at Wayland Baptist University. I'm Dr. Nathan Barnes. I'm a recent graduate of Bright Divinity School, graduated about 2 years ago, and I've been teaching for Wayland pretty much that entire time. I really enjoy teaching this course because I get to learn a lot about students' opinions and see people learn a little bit about what the New Testament says and its background. So I wanted to go over my syllabus with you briefly, so you know exactly what you're getting into with this course. First of all, I'm going to be available to you pretty much all the time by email. You can call me if you want to, but I have a really crappy iPhone right now. I'm going to upgrade it soon, but I can't really talk on it very well. So if you would email me, I'm up almost all the time. I have newborn twins, so I am just 24/7. You can reach me. I will respond promptly between 9 a.m. and 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. And you can call me, but be prepared for a rough conversation. And plus, if you email me, I can know exactly who you are a lot quicker because I'll be on my computer. I can look at your grades and all that stuff. So you know what the term is. Okay, there are two required textbooks, and we're going to be reading out of them immediately. So you need to get them if you enroll in the course. A lot of people wait to get their textbooks for some reason. Sometimes it's a money issue, and I understand that. But we have readings in Metzger the first week of class, and the second week I think we have readings from the NIV Study Bible. So there are two required texts. Why are there two required texts? Well, we're going to read through the New Testament during this course, and we're also going to read a little bit of Metzger. It's a big book, but we're not going to read all of it. But we are going to read enough to get a good background. You know, you have to know about the ancient world in order to understand a text from the ancient world. So Metzger is going to help us. Metzger was a fabulous scholar that help bring together the New Testament for us. You know, we read the New Testament now, and it's one solid unit. But in actuality, there's about 30,000 different texts, and Metzger helped bring those texts together, and it's the basis for the translation that we're reading. And then we have some learning outcomes. Basically, you're going to learn a little bit about the historical, religious, and social context. You know, you kind of understand historical, religious, social is how people interacted with each other, and also some critical methods. That just basically means how people study the New Testament. And then basic theological content of the New Testament basically means you're going to read the New Testament and get something out of it. And then you're going to know a little bit about how the Bible came together. That's the canonical process. Okay, I wanted to take you through, there are four components to every week in the assignments area. The first thing you need to do is I'm going to provide a lecture video and lecture notes, and you watch the video, take notes, and read your textbook. The second component is you write a 300-word reading review to be completed each week regarding the reading and the lecture. And I make a separate video specifically for the reading review. It's not difficult. Basically, you come up with your own writing prompt. It basically means I'm going to write on this topic, and you write 150 words on two topics, and that's about 1/4 of a page, so it's not that much writing, but I want to know that you are reflecting, or I want to actually read your reflections because I'm interested in you. I want to read your reflections, what you get out of reading the New Testament and Metzger. And then you're going to required to post 4 posts in the discussion board area. Now, 4 posts in 1 week, it's not a lot of posts. You know, you probably do 4 times that amount on Facebook every day. So, if you're anything like my wife. So, there are 4 posts required. 1 post needs to respond to a question. I'm going to ask the class 3 questions. You pick one and write about 100 words. It's a longer post. And then you respond to each other 3 posts. So, there's 4 posts total, 1 longer post, 3 shorter posts. And also a blog entry is due every week. And there is a final exam. Now, the final exam is going to be proctored. Now, this is required by the university, and what you're going to do is you have to take the test at a local Wayland facility or through an online vendor, and we're going to get into more of that later. This is my first time doing the proctoring thing, so um, I haven't actually been trained on it yet. Okay, now I'm just going to scroll down here. This is all self-explanatory. Okay, the procedure for the final grade, there's going to be even distribution of grading for the reading reviews, blog posts, and discussion posts. Now, there's no midterm exam. I usually give one, but because we're doing proctored tests and it's $15 each, there's just going to be one comprehensive final, and I'm going to prepare you for that final. And the midterm, I incorporated my midterm into the discussion posts area. So the discussion questions you are addressing are your midterm exam, which is why it's worth 25% of the grade. Now, blog postings are kind of like bonus. You know, it's your thoughts on what you've read and what you've discussed for the week. So if you write something there, it's probably going to be good enough for 100. You know, the only time that people don't make the full amount is whenever they just write one word or one sentence. So that's like extra credit. And then the reading reviews, it just demonstrates that you're interacting, you're thinking about the text, you're reading the text. I do not accept late work. The reason why I do not accept late work is because we are in an organic environment, which means it's alive. You know, this course exists only in the weeks that we are that we're discussing certain topics. Like we're going to be discussing during week 1, we're going to be discussing Metzger pages 17 through 70 and 273 through 93. Now, if you try to do that assignment 3 weeks later, you're no longer entering into the discussion. The discussion's over. You know, everybody's already written their reading review, everybody's already discussed it, everybody's already done their blogs. So if you miss it, you miss it. So please turn your work in on time. If you're sick or if you get deployed or something like that, let me know and we can work something out. But I don't accept anything late for the reasons discussed. So it's going to be a fun course. It always is. You know, it's an adventure going through the New Testament and learning about its backgrounds. So I hope you join us.